engineering students. For this video lesson, you're going to learn how to make this wheel part. So have Autodesk Inventor launched and start a new part, and just make sure that you are in millimeters in your document settings for the length. Okay, click 3D model, start a 2D sketch, start a sketch on the XY plane. Click on the line tool, draw a line, and dimension that line to 83 millimeters in length. Okay, great. Underneath that line, we're going to draw a rectangle inside a rectangle and another rectangle inside like this. Now let's make sure that is also 83. Good. This line right here, go ahead and right click on it and click construction. This line that you drew is going to be our axis, which is this center line going through the wheel. That's going to help us create the part. On this technical drawing that we're looking at right now, there's a few things, oops, I don't know why it's clicking. There's a few things that you need to infer or look at on other parts in order to get information for this part. For example, this hole right here, there is the diameter, it says 25 right here, but that is for the fillet. I don't know if you can see that. But the hole is probably 19 millimeters in diameter because the shaft here needs to go through the hole. And actually, no, I'm sorry. The bushing, we got to look at the bushing. See, I'm learning as I'm going on this. The bushing holds the shaft in place inside of the wheel. So this bushing diameter goes into this hole. So that's 25 right there. So that actually, okay, that's actually 25. So from the axis, we need to have 25 in order to get the dimension from the axis to this line right here. Now keep in mind, we're looking at a sectioned view of this wheel. The actual wheel looks like, let me go to that right here. The actual wheel, flat belt pulley, looks like this. But on page 3, we see it cut in a quarter section is cut out so that we can see the dimensions. So on Autodesk Inventor, from the axis, so click on the axis, we'll click on dimension, then click on the axis, and then click on that first line, and that's going to be 25 divided by 2. And that'll give us the distance between the axis and this line right here. The next line is going to be that R22, which is just a radius. So we don't have to have that. We just click the axis, click that first line, and that should be 22. The next one is 41. So click the axis, click the line, that should be 41. And then the outside diameter is 105, so we do need to have that. So mention that and do 105 divided by 2. So now we're at a pretty good spot where we can add more dimensions. We need to figure out what this middle section dimension is. It looks like it's 13 millimeters wide, and it's 35 millimeters away from this side. So on Autodesk Inventor, click dimension, click the side here, click this first line, and that will say 35. And then between here and here, that should be 13. Let's go back to the drawing. You'll notice that there's sort of a bit of an angle here. And let's see, where can we find information about that angle? I don't think there is any information about that angle. I feel like I'm missing lines too. think I am. They do the R22, R41. That's 13. See, and that radius, the radiuses are only to here, where there's that fillet, and it does say right up here in the top left, the wheel fillet sizes are 3. So if I click fillet, type in 3 into that little section there, and then click that, and click that. And it looks like I lose my lines. Undo, undo. Oh, I did the wrong fillet. It's supposed to be here. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to extend this line back. There we go. And then fill it again. That's what the numbers are giving me, and that's what it's supposed to look like, I guess. All right, so if you have all of this in, then we're ready to revolve. So click Finish Sketch, click your home, and then click Revolve. Now Revolve is asking you to select the profiles. So this is the profile. Oh, I'm missing a line. Okay, I can't do it yet. Let me go back into my sketch, edit sketch. Right click, edit sketch. Oh, I see I don't have a line there. Okay, so I'm going to click extend and extend that line. Trim that, finish sketch. All right, let me try that again, revolve. Am I missing another? Oh my goodness. Edit sketch. I am missing that line. Extend, and extend this line back. And then trim. Well, no, that's my origin line, I think. No, not extrude, revolve. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. We want it to look like that, like a sideways letter H. And then it says select axis. That's this line, the construction line. And boom, there's your wheel. Click OK. And check it out, see if it all looks okay. Yeah, there's your wheel. So then you would save it as wheel or idler wheel part. And you would then move on to making the rest of these 5 parts. On your technical drawing, so if you go to new drawing, you're probably going to need a larger template. So this is sheet 1, so edit sheet. It's on size D. You can actually see the height and width of the sizes. So like size A, it says 8.5 by 11. That's a regular sheet of paper. But like if you look at B, that's 11 by 17. C is 17 by 22. D is 22 by 34. So like in a competition, they might tell you you need to use size B. So we click on size B, leave it on size B, and then you're gonna have to remove the title block and create a new title block with your information on it. So that's why it's crucial to know how to make a title block. And then you would place your parts in isometric view, and you would dimension it like you see here as best as you can, so that you can create what looks like this. And make sure you label the parts, label the base, shaft, wheel, bushing, and try to organize it so it looks like this. The part sizes and the parts list look way different on this. This is a much older technical drawing. Your technical drawing is going to look a little bit more organized with your parts list that you know how to create. So that's what I want you to work on. Knock out the wheel first, and then try to make the base, and then the shaft, and then the bushings, and then the hanger. And if you get stuck or need help, ask me questions. Good luck.